Previously.
One more dose, maybe two, and I'll become something else. Something that can fight the elves.
One more dose?
One more mature seedling, and I could solve this question. I know it. I can show everyone the way. We can win this war. All this can be over. You believe me, right?
Soon! You want their heads?
I can. What? No. No. What am I supposed to do with their heads? No. No, I didn't... Just make sure that the outlaws disappear. And don't trade with them, or you can forget your reward. And no heads. Don't bring me any heads.
Okay, so they're around here nearby. There's a group of people that don't have ID, or that, yeah, that are waiting for IDs, right? Somewhere. Doesn't look like there's anything in here. Nothing at the top of the stairs. Nope. Okay. Anything on top of the wall? Seriously, there's nothing up here? Okay. Okay. Oh, let's regain some health. Oh, hang on one sec. Just making sure my recording was going. Okay.
Halt! Nobody is allowed into the city without an ID.
How do I get an ID?
You'll have to go to Gregor at the other gate. He's the only one authorized to issue new IDs. We aren't letting a lot of people in at the moment. We're having... well, talk to Gregor. I'm not sure how much I'm allowed to say.
Wait, what? He didn't say anything about outlaws. What?
What's happening in the city?
Well, the Domed City is a refuge for all. Outlaws, berserker, clerics, anyone who wants to be somewhere other than their homeland. Being away from home, you'd think they'd care less about what faction they were from. But for some reason, some of them have got even more fanatical. That makes keeping order difficult sometimes. The outlaws are the worst. They don't understand rules or sharing, or in some cases, that people have a right to stay alive.
You don't have a right to live. Screw you.
You don't seem to like outlaws.
All people are welcome here. The Domed City is a refuge for all. But that means all, not just outlaws. There's a half-dozen outlaws hanging around outside the city at the old farm now. They just want to get in to cause trouble. I mean, we got everyone settled down and living together, and those outlaws, I just wish they'd disappear.
You want the outlaws in the farm to die?
Whoa, whoa, that's not what I said. I just want them to stop causing trouble for good.
Quote unquote for good means kill them, right?
About the outlaws in the farm.
You mean the threat on our doorstep? The canker in our midst? They who should disappear?
What the?
Where are these outlaws?
They've gathered east of here at an old farm, not far from the city walls. You can't miss them.
Trying to think, I don't actually have to kill them, but I could see maybe there's another way to quote unquote take care of them.
If the price is right, I will take care of the outlaws.
Are you sure you can handle this? Well, if you're willing to try, then I would be grateful if they'd vanish. I will have your reward ready when you come back. Oh, it'll be such a relief to know they're gone. But you need to prove you did it by bringing me their heads.
What the?
You want their heads?
By Kalan, what? No. No. What am I supposed to do with their heads? No. No, I didn't. Just make sure that the outlaws disappear. And don't trade with them, or you can forget your reward. And no heads. Don't bring me any heads.
What the oh my gosh. Geez, I don't know. I don't feel good about killing them. I wonder if there's another way you can make them disappear. Like, get him to move on or something. Probably not.
Halt! Not a step further. No one is allowed into the city without an entry permit.
So I can't tell him about the other guard. Wonder. I don't actually care if that other guard likes me, as long as he doesn't get aggressive, of course.
This teleporter is active. It appears to be connected to another near the Hort in Ignadon.
Well, how the crap could you tell this one's connected to the one in Ignadon? I don't understand. Is there some indicator on the teleporter? I am confused. But okay. If you say so. What is that? I don't know if that's I don't think that's... I think that's something that, like, one of those dogs that's tougher than I can handle. They're the ones like the... I don't even remember what you call them. But the ones you kind of find around... Goliath. And then there are those... I think I fought, or tried, and got killed by, probably. I think I fought one of those... Maybe... in Tavar or something. Pretty sure those are tougher than I can handle, though. They look different, so let's not worry about it for now. Still not really high level. Healing potion? So let's not waste a bunch of time fighting stuff that I really cannot handle. Got a key of some kind. Sex, well, maybe the doggy just want you to go over and pet him. Say, like, hello. Maybe. And when I go near him and he eats my face, well, then you know. Well, yeah, but then I'll be dead. So why would you do that in real life if you knew it would just kill you? That's stupid. That's like 200 cigarettes. That's not bad. That's a fair amount to sell. That's good. I swear the isopods and the rats' noises sound the same. I guess the real difference is just that the isopods make a burrowing noise as they burrow down and out of the ground, and the rats don't. Otherwise, it's pretty much the same noise. They might be over that way, but this is closer. Let's check over here. If the guys who couldn't get in, if the outlaws aren't here, I could always go somewhere else. Look for them. Somebody's fighting over here. Hey. Good job, dude. You killed something. What did you kill? Just like a biter? I think it's just like a biter. And you are Bombi.
Hey, you've been out in the wilderness, right?
Yes.
Well, I'm looking for a guy, and I wonder if you've seen him. He's called Ray. He's an outlaw with a big mouth on him. Bit of a waster. You haven't met him anywhere out there, have you?
I've met a lot of people. Maybe I've met him, maybe I haven't.
Yeah? Well, if you do find Ray, can you let me know?
What's it worth?
If it's a real lead and not troll crap, then I'll pay you a decent reward for the information. But don't think you can go lying to me and making up where he is. I'll know a lie if I hear it. I'm watching you.
Yep. Okay, great. Watch me. Watch me, fine. See if I care, jerk. Okay. Let's go back to where we were going in the first place. Let's see.
I feel really bad about it.
We could learn much from these ruins.
Don't mess me around.
Nah.
Not now.
I know, you're in the middle of a
How
conversation.
can that be?
Nah.
I need the shards. It's as simple as that.
I don't even want to know.
Yeah? Not now.
Welcome to the camp of the impure, where the poor souls barred from the city stand and wait for the Alps to kill them.
What does this mean? I attack? I can't tell. I assume this is attack, but I don't want to attack him. It would be nice to tell him about Gustav. Okay, let me see if I could just tell him. If it goes into attack, I'll reload, because I don't actually want to fight him.
I've got a message for you from Gustav, the guard on the gate.
What does that tool want? I can't imagine he's opening the gate for us.
I could do this, maybe.
He wants all of you to leave. Now.
If he wants that, then he can come and tell us himself. His power ends at the gate to the city. We're going nowhere. You tell him that.
What do I get for running your errand?
There's someone who understands profit. You'd make a good outlaw. If Gustav has decided he wants us dead, then he's too much of a danger. He's not going to leave us alone until he's dead himself. It seems you can get close to him. So I want you to persuade him to come out here. Say you need help or something. I want to see that asshole's eyes when he dies. Bring him here, and you can have the shards he promised you, plus a sweetener on top from me for your help. How's that for profit?
I kind of like it, because Gustav is the one who was threatening to get him killed anyway. No deal, I came here to kill you? No.
Any ideas for how to get Gustav to come here?
Play to his ego. Say you need his help. He won't come and fight us on his own. But if he thinks you're fighting as allies, maybe that will get him to come with you.
Yeah, I kind of feel like people that want other people dead need to die themselves just so they're not a threat anymore. Plus, he's super prejudiced to outlaws. He's a problem generally if the city is supposed to be welcoming to everybody, right?
You have a deal. I'll bring him here.
It might even give us a way in if he's not on the gate anymore. Maybe, maybe not. But it'll be one less cleric. Either way, Bring Gustav to us, and we'll take care of him. He's the main thing we need to deal with.
Okay, I'll do it.
That was well done. Someone hears that.
How are you doing, Falk?
It is hard to say right now. Let me think further.
Okay.
I heard he was robbed.
Then...
What do you want here?
We don't want anything here. We want to be in there, in the city, as the law says we can. As the law says we should be. Those clerics are supposed to uphold the law, yet here we are. The gate's closed to us.
So, tell me, are you planning on leaving Tovar for good? And if so, have you renounced the Duke, and are you starting your own faction?
The Duke is the rightful ruler of the fort. I'm loyal to the Duke. I just don't want to do what he says.
Are there any traders out here?
Out here? Not really traders, no.
Don't you trade?
If there's profit in it, I'll buy and sell anything you want. What is it you're looking for?
Just show me what you're willing to trade.
All right, let's see if we can both profit.
I'm looking to buy a weapon.
Sure, if you have the shards.
But I don't know what the weapon is? Okay.
Here, I'll take it.
Shards to me, and to you, your key.
What am I supposed to do with this?
You open the crate in the shack over there with it. I don't lug all my merchandise around with me. Go on, go and get it. You won't be disappointed.
I want to get into the city. Can you get me in?
Have you tried to get in yet?
Yes, I went to the gate.
And? You got turned away, right?
I wouldn't be here otherwise.
Okay. I can offer you a way to get into the city, but it's risky because you might not get out again. At least not if they confiscate your ID.
Why won't I be able to get out?
All right. I just hope things don't go the same way they did with Cooper. The clerics have shut the city up tight. They won't let anyone who doesn't have a valid ID through the gate. Not in, not out.
Why would the clerics stop people leaving the city?
They're stopping them meeting up with us. That's what I heard. Paranoid assholes. Anyway, we're off the point. You want in, right? And I can give you a counterfeit ID that will get you in. But, once you're inside there, I need you to go and take an ID card to Cooper. That way he can come back out again. Like I say, I can get you in, but I also need you to help me out. You good with that? Does that sound like a deal?
Deal. Give me the ID, and I'll meet Cooper.
Good. Right. That's the plan. Long term. You see, Wick has all the blank IDs. So before I can get you an ID, I need you to get me Wick.
Where is Wick?
Well, that there is a good question. You see, he's been gone for a while. He'd gone over to the ruins to see if there was anything worth scavenging there, and hasn't come back. You should look for him over to the northwest if you're in a hurry to get into the city. Just look through all the houses. He should still be there, scavenging.
Scavenging to the
Those creatures need dealing with.
And I feel like this...
Not like that.
Item cannot be sold.
I don't even want to know.
Because he said he wants something that goes boom, so this might be good for rock.
Most of them annoy me. All of them annoy me.
Alright, let's...
I heard he was robbed.
Alright, let's... While we're here, let's go try to
I need the
find
shards.
Wick.
It's as simple as that.
There's a critter nearby. I'll take care of that while we're here as well. Because that no longer takes 5,000 million years to deal with this. That worked out well. An isopod. That wasn't a very good hiding job you did there, dude. Just saying. Did not hide very well. A house? Oh, there's another one here. More isopods? I can never tell. That stupid noise. I swear I can never tell with that noise. Where is it? A lot of nice wood lice meat. Yummy, yummy. I love lice meat. It's so tasty. What is... Nothing? Nothing. I guess we're following... We've passed the bridge. Okay. F it. Okay.
Fascinating.
Really? Can't hit. Stupid. Swing all wild. I can't hit anything apparently. Doesn't seem to be any others. Okay. That's not what I wanted. Guess that's everything here. Seems like it. Alright, let's go back to this, I suppose. House is up over there. Yeah, see, like that noise. It's a rat. It sounds like a friggin' isopod. Very confusing. Okay, anyway. So I guess this is similar to the spot I found as I was heading to Tavar from Goliath originally. I wonder if this is when the comet came that brought all the ELEX with it. I wonder if it kind of broke apart some before it actually landed. And little pieces. Oh my gosh, would you stop selecting Falk, please? And I wonder if when the little pieces broke off, they landed and created these little cold spots. Like here. Interesting. That is going away from where I want to be heading right now, I think. Question is, though, am I going to really be coming back here? I don't know. Maybe. So do I keep going down this way, or do I just go up to the house? I guess, as long as it doesn't go too far, it doesn't hurt to explore. Alright, let's do this. Save it here. Let's see. What? Something... I swear, Falk, you keep throwing me off, and I think there's something I've missed. Another rat or something? Where are you? Where's the friggin' rat? I don't know. I hear him and then... What? Okay, what the hell? I don't know. Okay. Sorry that you were alive and in my vicinity. Okay. I don't know where the friggin... Oh, it's on that side. What is that? Oh, there's a rat. Two. Two rats? Okay, I don't know. This seems like this could be... Let's just go. Oh, let me... I don't remember if I saved it or not, just in case. Two... I don't even know. Okay, I only see a couple rats, so we'll see, I guess. Three. Oh my gosh. 4, 5. This is bad. 5.
Over there.
Alright, Falk, let's go this way. Hey, Falk, get him. Get him, duder, get him. Two. Really? So 5 of them. That was a bit. Not too bad, but still a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where'd the 5th one go here? 5. Alright, not bad. Rats, though, probably mean dead bodies. It's probably not a good sign. Oh, that's right, I killed him before when I was on the other side of the fence. I forgot.
This is me, Herbert, broadcasting from orbit to bring a warning to all free people out there. Stay safe in the wilderness.
I won't get in now. It's broken.
Magaland, our beautiful home. Born of Kalan and a gift to all.
There's nothing here.
Plan your journeys to avoid the areas inhabited by the beasts of Magaland and find safe places.
Bad idea.
After all,
Bad idea?
not all of Kalan's creatures are helpful and friendly as Herbert.
What?
This is me broadcasting.
Can't I decide if I want to get in? Apparently not. Oops. Come on, just friggin' over again. Okay, and then... nothing that way, okay. Where'd Falk go? What the crap? Okay, oh, there we go. It's like I threw him off.
Come to the horse. Come to Ignadon and discover the truth. This is me, Herbert, broadcasting from the orbit to bring a warning to all.
Oh, really?
Stay safe in the
I need another level. Suck. Oh, yeah, and then they're Marauder. Hermit and Wick. Damn. Okay, I feel like I have an idea what may have happened here. I feel like... See, I'm damaged, so let me go ahead and sleep. I feel like there were a couple of hermits living out in this hut, in this house.
People of Magaland, this is Herbert, broadcasting spiritual advice and handy tips to all the free people. You should know, there is a place of refuge waiting for all in the Hort in Ignadon. Stay pure of chems.
There are a couple of hermits living out here. They were attacked by marauders, and the marauders killed them. And then Wick, trying to see what was in small explosion, trying to see what was in ruins and buildings and stuff that he could loot, came across the marauders and they killed him. I feel like the rats probably showed up after the fact. There was meat on the ground, for example, outside. They might have just been attracted to that and or the dead bodies in here. Well, that sucks. Okay, let's do this. This way, I think.
Get something to drink first.
I must remember these ruins.
Wick is dead, but I found the ID cards on his body.
Dead? Shit. I told him whatever was there wasn't worth the risk. But Wick would do anything if it would mean him getting 2 shards he could tap together. Ah, well, give me the blank ID card. I'll work it up for you now. So, done. 1 fake ID ready to go.
Give me the counterfeit ID.
Okay, wait a second. Your image has to be added there first. So, done. Here's your ID. And this is the ID for Cooper. Take it to him, but make sure the clerics don't see it, see him, or see you handing this over. And do it as soon as you get in there. He's been at risk too long as it is. We don't need him being held, or worse, turned into a vegetable by the suggesters.
A few shards and all this will be easy.
Spitball of a day, ain't it?
Okay.
About the World Heart.
Yeah?
Do you want me to tell Thorgal you don't want to work for him anymore?
No. He'll figure that out when I'm long gone. Better for me that they don't know my plans until after I've gone.
Without your help, they'll lose everything they've worked for. Not necessarily. There are plenty of others who could do it, I'm sure.
About the supplies you need. Here are the ration packs you wanted.
That's what I need. That should be enough to keep me going until I can make it to the fort.
Here's a grenade launcher from the farm. Is that what you wanted?
Yeah. That is exactly the thing I had in mind. Anyone making trouble with me now will regret it.
Do you need anything else?
No, I have everything I need thanks to you. You don't know what this means. I can get to Tavar and leave the past behind at last. Here, I took this from the Berserkers. They gave me it to trade for supplies, and I suppose now I have, in a way. My life as an outlaw begins.
Excellent.
Tell him that I'm too big of a wuss to handle it on my own. That he needs to help me out because I'm so pathetic. Alright, so we got rock stuff done. Don't want to have to redo that.
Halt! Nobody is allowed into the city without an ID.
About the outlaws in the farm.
You mean the threat on our doorstep? The canker in our midst?
There are too many outlaws at the farm. I need your help.
Very well, but I'll only pay half. I'm risking my life and my job coming to help you. Okay? Just wait a moment. I have to find a replacement at the gate. It can't go unguarded, after all. I'll be right back. Yes. Let's go and take care of these outlaws.
Gustav is dead.
and you deserve the profit from that. Check his corpse for the reward he offered you. And here's a sweetener for getting the job done. You backed the right side.
People are afraid of that.
Amateurish.
I know who you're talking about.
Halt! Not a step further. No one is allowed into the city without an entry permit.
I have an entry ID. Let me through.
Really? I thought I knew all the ones that had been issued. And you were here asking about getting ID before. So tell me where you got this one.
It's mine. I was issued one after all. Must have misplaced it.
All right. I'll believe you this once. I've got to be wary. That desert gang of outlaws is always trying to find ways to get by me. Oh, and there are some rules I need to tell you before you enter. First, stay away from the generators. Nobody but the technicians is allowed access to them. That sort of security is why we need to keep an eye on IDs. So if you meet someone who's in the city illegally, report them to us immediately, and Eric will take care of them. We can only keep peace in the city if we all work together, and we keep the city secure. That's what was laid down by the Great Council of Magalan. And the Great Council gave the clerics the responsibility for guaranteeing the city's independence. That means everyone is welcome here, until they cause trouble. So keep the peace while you're in there. Our suggesters are busy enough without you adding to their workload. And that's it. You may pass.
Okay.
What's happening in the city?
What the?
Nothing right now, but it's simmering. You can feel it. There was something building even before we let those Alp separatists in here. They just lit the touch paper. But hey, we're supposed to be a sanctuary, so someone decided to open the gates and let the separatists in.
What happened to Jax's voice there? That was weird.
How many separatists are there in the city?
Too many. Once an alb, always an alb. They still hit ELEX. It's just a matter of time before they turn back. I don't know what they want in the city. I'd heard a bunch of them had set up a base in the west of Abessa, so they could have gone there. If we weren't so busy here, we'd have tracked them down and cleared them out of Abessa. Last thing we need is Xexor thinking we're harboring rebels.
I heard you hold people prisoner if they can't prove their identities.
Of course. Need a valid ID to enter or to leave. It's important we keep the right balance here, and that we can hold people accountable. We've worked hard to keep things running here. We can't start letting people flood in, or the troublemakers will take over. Anyone who tries to get around with ID is given straight to the suggesters to be taken care of.
What's a suggester?
Our suggesters are the reason things remain peaceful in the city. If someone causes trouble, then they're either thrown out, see a suggester for reorientation, or both. But don't worry, it's a positive experience that will leave you happy about life. Even so, I recommend avoiding it.
Where can I find Eric?
Just go straight down the path into the inner city. You should find him there.
You mentioned the Council of Magellan.
The Great Council, yes. You'll have to speak to Judicator Alois if you want to know more about that. I'm not that well informed on my history.
Who's Alois?
Alois is the Judicator in charge of the city. You'll find him in the castle. He likes to stay close to the generators.
Okay. Alright, Falk, let's go. So, follow the path, huh? Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Probably just a straight path. Outlaw?
Maybe later.
Maybe later. Maybe, or maybe not.
You'll have to deal with things yourself.
No, you won't get my help right now.
Not now.
We'll talk later, yeah?
Alright, is there anything to grab here, or maybe not, but I figured I should check just in case. Bloody burger recipe, another one? Gross. Oh, there was... Hang on. By the entrance, I meant to grab. There was, I think... Let me see. There is... Yep, energy cells. Alright, now I'll go back.
Yeah? Not now.
This is gonna be forbidden and stuff, right? Yeah. This is probably like their home, I'm guessing. Looks like it. Place for them to shack up. Okay, I'm at the end of the path. Where's... Vivian?
What is it you want?
Who are you?
You first. Come on. Who are you? There is something that is familiar about you, but I can't quite place it. No matter, I suppose. All people are welcome in Abessa, as long as they are prepared to forget their past. Even Albs are allowed in here. I think Albs would be perfect people if they weren't so emotionless. But then, that is why they are the only faction I have never belonged to.
What do you mean? You mean you want to become an Alb?
That's a long story. If you're really interested in my tale, then I will tell you, of course.
My personal quest is to discover more about Magellan and the people who live here. I would like to know more.
There. Shall I tell you then?
Let me think about it. Tell me your story. How did you end up joining the clerics?
Right. I'll give you the full version. Well, the short version of the full version.
Just get on with it.
Okay, I'll try to keep it short. So, I grew up in Goliath in Edan. My father and mother were both born berserkers, and so that meant I was too. Back then, Bajar ruled over Goliath. As a child, I had no interest in the laws, of course. But when I was about 12 years old, one of the warlords came to our home. He took my parents, and I was left on my own to survive in the city. I remember him. I remember my parents leaving. And I remember me screaming. But everything else is gone. It's just a blur.
What happened to you after your parents disappeared?
It was hard. My parents' house was taken, so I had to run errands to earn a place to sleep. I helped out in the fields to earn food. When I was older, I also went out hunting. It was tough, but I was happy not to be in Goliath anymore. When I was old enough, I must have been around 19 years old then, finally I ran away from Goliath. Why was I punished for whatever my parents did? Why wasn't I told what had happened? I swore never to return, and I haven't set foot in Edan again.
She looks pretty sad, actually. Almost like she wants to go back, but...
Where did you go?
Wherever I needed to survive. That meant running from reavers and wild animals. It didn't take long for some reavers to take me captive. And then... I don't want to talk about that. I was lucky, though. After several years, the reavers were attacked by some of the Duke's outlaws, and they took me back to Tavar. I learned how to fight, how to live off scrap. Life wasn't much different from Edan, but there wasn't the same raptor shit. The laws. You could be who you were, and no one judged you.
Then why didn't you remain with the outlaws?
Because the reavers who'd taken me captive came to the fort and wanted to speak to the Duke. I think they wanted to take me back. I fled when they saw me. I didn't want to be taken back, or for them to kill me to hide their crime. When I left the fort, I ran into a cleric patrol. They convinced me to go to the Hort with them. Not that I really needed that much convincing. All those hours taking scrap apart and putting it back together in Tavar really paid off there. The clerics recognized that I was good with technology. So, I've been working on mechs and AI systems since then. Building things. Trusted. Part of a team. And it's easier being with mechs. They don't judge anyone. They treat everyone the same. Like this place. I know it's not perfect. But outlaws, berserkers, clerics, even elves are seen as people. At least that's the vision. Not always the way it happens. That's another reason to maintain these mechs. To protect what we have here. Well, I hope you find your place in the world. It's good when you do.
Alright. And that, I believe, is going to be it for this part. We're running out of time. Thanks for watching, everybody. This has been number 20 of my playthrough of ELEX. I am Xexor. If you like the video, smash thumbs up, helps a lot. If you haven't already done so, and you're new especially, don't forget to subscribe. Follow me on social media to be notified when I post a new video. Be reminded about my live streams every weekend, or most weekends, that is. To be notified when I'm able to afford to do a giveaway, and so on. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next part. Until next time, peace.